Y'all ready for this one? Check this out.
They are.
That's what you want right there. All right, y'all. Well, this feels a little weird. I'm not on my boat this morning. Here with John Lindsey of Crusty Mullet Podcast. I hear they have a new episode coming out this week. But
Depending on Billy, we'll see.
depending on Billy. We're gonna do some shrimping for sure today. Maybe a little fishing. We're gonna bring y'all along, see what we can get into. So we are pulling up into the fleet of boats. I don't know if you can see them up there. There's probably 10, 15 guys here. Sun's coming up, tide's going out. Start throwing, we'll mark them on the depth sounder, and you know they're gonna be kind of on the roll off and see what's home. First throw. Let's see what we got. Got a couple. I thought we had better than that. They were all up in the horn. Well, to start, look, there's a big one right there. There's a couple big ones in there. That's good. This might be an 8-foot net boat though.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm throwing. Throw this in twice.
I can feel them hitting.
Yeah.
These are good sized shrimp too.
They are. Yeah. Pleasantly surprised.
I like it when I can feel them in the grill line.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow. Got some big dogs. Yeah.
Go.
Solid shrimp. See, this net's got that 5/8 mesh.
Yeah.
It sorts a lot out for you. They just come out. The numbers aren't really here. These are nice big shrimp. That's quality shrimp right there, folks. Only throw the net 2 times, but I think I'll just put the camera on, start grinding on them, and check back with you guys in a minute. Skilled captain, y'all.
Pancakes.
Oh yeah, all up in the horn there. Not bad with the 8-footer. Here?
Yeah.
Something cool here. You never know what you're gonna catch in your net. Little baby flounder.
Yep, it's a fry pan he goes.
There he goes.
Just waiting for the right opportunity.
What we're doing, we're running, looking at the depth sounder, and I don't know if y'all can see that, but when there's shrimp, it'll be mostly green, little fuzzies on the bottom. You can see where we've been up and down the channel all day, all morning, but that's what you're looking for. You can do it without a depth sounder and get shrimp, but you're gonna throw an awful lot more than if you can pinpoint them and throw. So, best throw of the day here. See all these shrimp in the net. I mean, that's a solid shrimp right there, y'all. Big old yacht just come by, and the fleet's down there. We're down here on the shrimp, so that shows you when you use your depth sounder, you can really use it to your advantage instead of just following the other boats or blind throwing. Wait till you mark them and make a good throw.
That guy, always on the shrimp.
For sure. Every year.
Every year. going triangle. Oh no.
You knew that was going to happen. All right, what you got? Oh!
For a bad sauce, we
got a bunch of little bait.
cornucopia spread. I got catfish.
The jellyfish is killing us today. I don't know if y'all can see all these jellies on the bottom of the boat. Not a stinging jelly.
This is what the school looked like swimming down below.
Christmas tree. That's some great bait right there. Where I grew up, we'd go catch a live well full of those. You pull up to a seawall and start throwing live handfuls. It'd get going crazy. We're still doing pretty good. We've emptied this one time. Folks, I am covered in the jellyfish slime head to toe. But we didn't catch a limit, but we got a decent amount of these jumbo shrimp right here. That's what you want right there. Those are quality size shrimp. And I think we're gonna call it. You guys might recognize this is the 16-foot version of the little skiff I got, the Salt Marsh 14. This is the 16-foot. I don't know if they make the 16 anymore. Ooh, goodness, man, it feels good to be back in the air conditioning. We started at 650 and it immediately just got ungodly hot, plus pulling up those jellyfish. But we got some really nice shrimp in there. I'm excited to get home, head them up. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna make for dinner. I haven't decided yet, but with those bigger shrimp, I might do fried or something like that. I just don't know yet. Next stop, we'll be at the cleaning table. There goes John. Y'all ready for this one? Check this out. Look at all them shrimp. Ended up, probably had 3/4 of a bucket because I just poured out half a bucket here and John took some home himself. So what I'm doing is going through here and hand selecting out these large shrimp. I don't want to call them jumbos, they're probably largest, but those are really, really nice wild caught white shrimp. You know they're white shrimp because they've got that colorful tail. If they didn't have that, they'd be a brown shrimp or a pink shrimp. They were mixed size today. So if you also look through here, we got a ton of these little baby ones. And a lot of these I'll actually take and just freeze for bait later on, as well as all these little greenies. Those all make great bait. They may make crab trap bait. I got some pogies and stuff too. Like I said, what I'm doing, picking out these big ones, and I'm gonna make something special. I haven't decided yet. We talked about maybe barbecue shrimp. We talked about maybe a shrimp po' boy or something, but there's some really good size shrimp in here. Kind of just cherry picking them. Jellies were horrible. You can feel the jellies in here, all that slime.
Oh, there's another good one.
Yeah. And what you do when these shrimp are fresh like this, if you peel them, kind of squeeze, if you pull carefully, see that? You can actually pull that vein right out. So sometimes you see me eating boiled shrimp and you're like, Ian, did you eat the veins? I don't really care. I will eat the veins, but if you head them while they're fresh, sometimes you can pull it out like that. We're just gonna go ahead and start heading these shrimp on up. Good morning, y'all. We are in Steenhatchee, Florida. I had a crazy couple days. I was crabbing, shrimping, lobstering, loading up the freezers, but I gotta do this shrimp cook for y'all, and we brought some shrimp to Steenhatchee. Crystal was nice enough to peel up some of the bigger shrimp we had, and I'm gonna make some shrimp and grits for you. We're going scalloping today, so we wanna have a nice meal, something in our bellies. I've got some butter melting down in a pan on medium high. We've got mushrooms, red onions, and green peppers. I know that looks like a lot of mushrooms. They're gonna cook way down. I'm gonna start our topping or sauce for shrimp and grits. So we'll go in with that. Hit it with a little salt, little pepper, and I'm gonna go ahead and cook those way down. Now while that's going, I'm gonna come over here and y'all know I like that Chef Paul's Redfish Magic. I'm just gonna season up my shrimp with it. Not too crazy, because I do want to taste my shrimp, but it'll give it a really good flavor to the whole sauce. And we'll get me some of them Jim Dandy quick grits going. And a little trick there is instead of using water, use some chicken broth. It'll make your grits a little bit more flavorful. I got that chicken broth boiling real good, and I use my fancy measuring cup for the grits. We'll go in like that. Turn our heat down, give them a little stir. That will be our grits, nothing crazy.
Excuse you. Sit down.
Our veggie mixture's cooking down here. I want to cook them pretty much soft. I'd like to get a little bit of color, then I'll do my shrimp. I mean, there's nothing in the world that had onions, peppers, and mushroom that tasted bad.
True.
And we're going to put garlic in here in a minute, so.
What's that?
Is the garlic. We got that cooked down pretty good. I just want to do the garlic for about the last minute, because if you put your garlic in early, it'll burn down a little bit and maybe get bitter on you. So you just want to put that for the last.
The last what?
Did I mention it's the morning time? For the last little bit of your cook of the veggies here. Our grits are boobling. We're going to give those a stir. Make sure they're not sticking on the bottom. This whole meal is really going together in 10-15 minutes. It's not like shrimp and grits is some big fancy meal you got to do. You could actually do it for breakfast or brunch. I'm going to take all these veggies and push them off to the side right here, like so. I'm going to grab another pad of butter. See which way we're tilting. We're tilting this way. I'm going to melt that butter. These shrimp are going to cook super, super fast. We'll go in with our shrimp. I would like to maybe get a little bit of a crust on them, or a sear, so to speak. Probably won't, because they're going to release a lot of liquid. I will just let them sit until they're cooked. There are your grits. We're getting there. See how they're getting cooked up one side like that? Ready for a flip. Yeah.
Flip them around.
Flip them around like so. Finish cooking really fast. Try your best not to overcook them, because they'll be rubbery. Nobody likes rubbery shrimp, except Mullet. He don't mind. I'm so hungry right now.
It smells delicious. Breakfast of champions.
100%. Now to finish my whole little thing off, I got some half and half. I'm gonna go in with just a splash of half and half in there, and I've got some Parmesan cheese.
Ooh.
Shake that Parmesan cheese in. Oh, I gotta use the big side.
Ah!
A little bit of Parmesan cheese in there, and that's gonna thicken all that up. We'll stir in our veggies and everything. Just let that warm right on through. And that blackening seasoning and the little bit of fond that the shrimp made, it's just gonna make a really delicious, creamy, rich shrimp and grits sauce. I bet our grits are just about done too. Turn this off, because we don't want our shrimp overcooking. Wonderful. Check our grits here. I did not have a timer going, but I believe it's been 5 minutes. Look at that.
Oh yeah. There are probably people out there that are like, that's not breakfast. That looks like dinner.
It's grit. We'll call it brunch.
My grandpa used to say, if you put an egg on top, anything can be breakfast.
Oh, show. Your grandpa was a wise man.
But we don't have no eggs.
Come in, get you a scoop of grits. Like this.
Oh, too.
Making it pretty for the people.
I get
So
it.
I gotta go 2 plates, so the grits are hot.
Well, yeah.
We'll get a nice, healthy scoop of that shrimp topping on there.
Oh, it's hot.
It doesn't look pretty, folks, I know. Presentation is not 100% right now. That is some, well, the shrimp are from Daytona, and we're in Steinhatchee, so they're Daytona Steinhatchee shrimp and grits. Sit down and eat. All right, y'all. I added quite a few more shrimp to mine. Crystal tried to one-up me with the bowl. I was trying to make less dishes, but I'm using the same spoon I stirred the grits with, so I'm still one-up on the dishes.
I would have been doing dishes anyways. So
I know these grits are, well, I'm trying to help you, because that's what I do. Is it good?
It's really good. I think the chicken broth for the grits is what does it. But
That is
it
amazing.
is steaming. Look at this steam.
I'm gonna get me just one shrimp just to
I'm
try
going to
the
let
shrimp.
this cool for a minute.
That is so good.
Like, look at that.
I'm not just blowing smoke either, y'all. That's one of the better things that I've made. And I didn't used to like shrimp and grits, so I started making it myself. The only thing I'd put a little sausage in there maybe. Oh, look who it is.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Mullet.
Hello, sir. Oh,
And
there's the other
man. Well, he's being a good boy on a chair.
Oh, he's civilized.
He's civilized at the table. That's going to be the end of this one. I want to do a special thank you to John Lindsey for having me out on his boat and letting me make a mess on his boat and not mine. You guys check them out. They're Crusty Mullet Podcast, anywhere you can find podcasts. I believe they just put one out, so it'll already be out when this comes out. We're going to go get some scallops, and thank you guys, as always, for all your positive comments, your likes, your shares, any way that you've ever supported us. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.